Hello students, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to give you 10 latest defense updates. First, Embraer offers its A-29 Super Tuscano to Indian Armed Forces. Senior Embraer executive Caetano Neto, an interview with Live Mint, said that the firm hopes to sell India's A-29 Super Tuscano light attack aircraft that Embraer believes can be used for close air support, forward area surveillance and ISR. To name a few, to IAF, Indian Navy, Coast Guard and border security forces like the Indo-Tibetan Border Police and the Border Security Forces. Next, HAL has plans for India's tiltrotor aircraft program. Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, which has been tasked with designing and developing the Indian multi-role helicopter, a medium lift helicopter for the Indian Armed Forces, is eager to begin work on India's tiltrotor aircraft program in the mid-next decade, as tiltrotor technology is rapidly maturing and will soon be as affordable as current helicopters. Tiltrotor technology, as name suggests, can tilt and direct the thrust they generate towards the ground to allow it to take off and land vertically, and then adjust their positions to send that thrust backwards in forward flight. Much like traditional aircraft propeller is biggest revolution in helicopter technology in last 40 years. But the technology is still niche and expensive, for which HAL's the Rotary Wing Research and Design Center, that is RWRNDC, and Aircraft Research and Design Center ARDC, are working together to create multiple flexibility studies. Next, talks held with India on sale of C-390 military transport aircraft as per the Embraer. Senior Embraer executive Caetano Neto, an interview with Live Mint, confirmed that the company is in talks to sell Indian Air Force for sale of its C-390 military transport aircraft, which the company claims are excellent for use in India's northern sectors. It has been previously reported that talks with Embraer and Hindustan Aeronautics Limited indeed had taken place, and both have agreed to make a combined offer to the Indian Air Force after carrying out a detailed study on developing a customized variant of the IAF. Next, Adani Group is no longer Sab Indias Gripen E partner for the IAF's MRFA tender. According to the businessstandard.com, Swedish aerospace major Sab has dropped Adani Group as its local partner, with whom it had planned to locally manufacture Gripen E if the Indian Air Force awarded it and tender for 114 multi-role fighter aircraft MRFA. Sab India has not announced any other partner yet, but it is keen on have joint ownership of local manufacture unit where it has a 74% majority stake. It approved by the Indian Ministry of Defense. Next, India now buying 33 times more Russian oil than a year earlier. India bought a record amount of Russian oil last month, with the country importing a whopping 33 times more than a year earlier. The world's third biggest crude importer purchased an average of 1.2 million barrels a day from Russia in December, according to data from Vortexa Limited, that is 29% more than in November. Next, Egypt's President Abdel Fattah AlSisi to be chief guest at Republic Day celebrations this year. Egyptian President Abdel Fattah AlSisi has been invited by India as the chief guest at the Republic Day celebrations in January, and to celebrate the momentous occasion of completing 75 years of diplomatic relations between the two nations has further strengthened by mutual warmth, friendship and goodwill. Asif Syed, Secretary in the Ministry of External Affairs, said on Monday, calling the completion of 75 years of diplomatic ties between India and Egypt a momentous occasion. Syed said the two nations established formal relations 3 years after India attained independence on August 15 in 1947. Next, India-France joint naval exercise Varuna commences, set to include tactical maneuvers, surface firings. The 21st edition of the bilateral naval exercise between India and France titled Varuna began on the western seaboard on Monday. The bilateral naval exercise will be conducting from January 16 to 20 and will include advanced air defense exercises, tactical maneuvers, surface firing, underway replenishment and other maritime operations. The exercise will be conducted over 5 days from 16 to 20th January 2023 and will witness advanced air defense exercises, tactical maneuvers, surface firing, underway replenishment and other maritime operations, the Ministry of Defense said in the press release. Initiated in 1993, the exercise was christened Varuna in 2001 and has become a hallmark of India-France strategic relationship. The Ministry of Defense said it in the press release. Next, Foreign Secretary hold talks with British side on defense security. The 15th India-UK Foreign Office consultations (FOC) were held on Monday, in which the Indian delegation was led by Vinay Mohan Kwatra, Foreign Secretary, Ministry of External Affairs, while Philip Barton, Permanent Under Secretary, Foreign Commonwealth and Development Office, that is FCDO, represented the British side. In a statement, the Ministry of External Affairs said India and the UK share a comprehensive strategic partnership with the addition of Roadmap 2030 for mutual relations. The FOC provided an opportunity to review the progress made in the implementation of Roadmap 2030 despite the restrictions imposed by the COVID pandemic. Next, in a first, Army clears over 30 women officers for command roles. Further empowering female officers, the Army has cleared more than 30 women officers for command roles. The Army is holding promotion boards for 108 vacancies of select colonel rank for women officers, including batches from 1992 to 2005. The initial list of over 30 women officers has been cleared from different arms and services, including Corps of Engineers, Signals, Ordnance and Electrical and Mechanical Engineers. Army officials told ANI. More lists would be coming out soon as the boards would be completed and results would be announced, they said. Next, Lanka to release stamp to honor Jawaharlal Nehru on its Independence Day. As part of its 75th National Independence Day celebration, Sri Lanka has decided to release a commemorative stamp that includes portrait of India's first Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru, according to a press release issued by the President's Media Division of Sri Lanka. The government has decided to celebrate the 75th National Independence Day with pride together with the new reformist program for the next 25 years, the release said. Thank you.